My name is Bill Haggerty. I live in California, in Northern California. Had a practice for about 30 years, insurance basically.
Mhm.
Just kind of graduated up into financial planning as my clients aged up, asset management. And my daughter came into the business about 2 years ago and really trying to connect more with people through Zoom and all over the country. And so we're
Right.
trying to streamline the process, but make it effective and short.
Sure.
Shorten the issue. So my big question is, how do you connect with people that have good assets, they have good income, they're doing they're doing some things right, but you can see a lot of things that they're not doing right. But without kind of giving them too many answers, how do you get them to that trust level where they're saying, okay, where do I sign? I'm in.
Exactly.
I want to work with you.
Exactly. Yeah, I know what you're
And,
saying.
and there's a two-parter. The other one is younger generation, because my
Mm.
daughter's dealing with a lot younger generation, and they're kicking tires. They're the Susie Orman, the Dave Ramsey. I just need S&P 500 and a little term insurance policy, and I'm good to go. And so how do
Right.
you break through that to get them to that connection level?
Well, regardless of age, human nature is the same. And most folks out there are skeptical of experts. And they are in their mind thinking to themselves, do I trust this person? That's shifted. Before COVID, it wasn't like that. When you met someone who's an expert, you're like, okay, you have a relationship with them and you do work business with them. But things shifted now that everything's online. So your main question is, how do I break through that barrier to build trust with someone in a short amount of time in one conversation, say via Zoom, so they can feel comfortable moving forward? Because the irony of all this is they don't really care about how you solve their problem. What they care about is, are you the one to solve it or not? And so it requires letting go of a lot of the old habits and conditioning we've been used to doing, because a lot of us grew up in the know, like, and trust model. We get to know somebody, build a relationship with them first, and then over time they work with you. But there's no time to do that now. That's the challenge. So the first thing we have to do is eliminate fact finding from your first meeting.
Okay.
Don't ask them any facts, because then you become like a human calculator, creating inputs to create outputs, and they can tell you're not operating from the heart level, you're operating from the head level. Next thing you want to do, these are some big changes, is not to work on building a relationship with them. Now, it sounds kind of crazy and so antithetical to the entire industry. But the whole concept here is, on this meeting, you don't want to get to know them. You want to get to know their problem. It's a shift. Like when you go see a doctor, first thing he says to you is, where does it hurt? You say, my shoulder. He says, let me take a look. Looks so sore, let's get your x-rays right away and see what's going on. He gets the x-ray, says, here's a problem you've got. You got that going on, you got that going on, and you're going, oh, wow, I didn't realize that. Right,
How
the
do you do that
prescription.
without asking fact questions? How do you?
Because you do it with what I call trust-based questions, not fact-finding questions. So questions that open up the entirety of their problem. So you might start your meeting with, nice to meet you as well, but no more chit-chat after that. How's the ball game? How'd you hear about us? Don't go backwards. Stay present. You say, if it's okay with you, Mike, you take a step back for a moment and walk me through your background, your situation, up to your financial concerns. Keyword, concerns, and we'll go from there. Would that be okay with you? You take your fingers like this, put over your mouth, and sit back. This will train you not to talk, because people like to talk. And it also sends a message that this meeting is not about you. They don't care about you, nothing personally. But this tells them that you're just going to listen to them. And then they open up and their brain goes right to their concerns, not bantering with you to get to know you better. Now that takes them right down what I call the iceberg, where they can unpack that problem and go down to a level that I call COI, cost of inaction. We can help them to the impact of not solving the problem. Now there's a business case for moving them forward. That's a quick summary of what we teach in the model. And to jump real fast over to the younger folks out there, like anybody else, regardless of age, obviously they have a connection to somebody they're following, but they still need your help. And it's going to be the same process with them, regardless of the age, assuming you get them to Zoom. Now, when it comes to marketing, that's a different story. A little more, I've got a model for that too, but save that for next time, or come on, set up a time with me. We can chat more about it. Okay, Bill?
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Thank you so much.